Jungkook, from shadows to spotlight. Every legend starts as an ordinary child with extraordinary dreams. For Jungkook, that dream began in Busan, South Korea. He was just a boy who loved to sing and dance, but never imagined the road ahead would test his body, mind, and spirit. This is the story of how a shy, uncertain teenager became the golden maknae of BTS and one of the biggest global superstars of all time. The struggles of a young dreamer. At just 13 years old, Jungkook auditioned for the reality show Superstar K. Though he didn't make it far, his voice caught the attention of several agencies. The boy from Busan suddenly had a choice. 7 companies wanted him. But when he met RM, the leader of a small company called Big Hit, Jungkook saw a vision. He chose the path no one else believed in. And just like you and me, life's path is not easy as we all thought it would be. Life as a trainee was harsh. He was homesick, painfully shy, and often doubted himself. Some nights he cried quietly, wondering if he should quit and return home. He once admitted that he lacked ambition, that he wasn't sure he had what it took. But the older members saw his potential, and they became his family. In June 2013, BTS debuted with No More Dream. But instead of applause, they faced ridicule. Critics called them new goo idols, unknowns with no future. Venues were half empty. They struggled financially. Jungkook, the youngest, shouldered the impossible task of being main vocalist, lead dancer, and the face of BTS's youth. For a boy still in high school, the pressure was suffocating. Battles within and beyond. BTS fought for every ounce of recognition. They trained until dawn, rehearsed until their bodies collapsed. In 2017, Jungkook fainted backstage from exhaustion, but begged to continue performing. His willpower was greater than his strength. Fans began to see his passion, his devotion, his heart. Yet behind the spotlight, he wrestled with insecurity. He was shy, terrified of speaking in public. At award shows, he hid behind his hunks, or older brothers in the group. Even as his voice soared on stage, his confidence faltered inside. He called himself weak, but ARMY saw strength. In 2020, when the world paused during the pandemic, Jungkook stumbled. Caught breaking social distancing guidelines, he faced a storm of criticism. For someone who always strived to be perfect for fans, it was a devastating blow. But true character is not defined by mistakes. It's shown in how you rise after you fall. Jungkook apologized sincerely, learned, and returned stronger than ever. Rising as the golden maknae. Maknae definition. The Korean word maknae means the youngest member of a family, group, or team. From the shadows of doubt emerged a voice that touched millions. In 2018, his solo Euphoria became an anthem of hope, climbing charts worldwide. My Time, released in 2020, told his story. Growing up too fast, sacrificing his youth for a dream. Fans cried because they felt the pain behind the melody. And then, Jungkook stepped into the world alone. His 2023 debut single 7 didn't just chart, it dominated. It topped the Billboard Hot 100. Making Jungkook one of the few Korean soloists to achieve the feat. His first album Golden broke streaming records, proving that his artistry was limitless. With Standing Next to You, he showed the world he wasn't just BTS's youngest member, he was a global icon. From Busan to London, from Seoul to New York, millions now chant his name. But behind the fame, Jungkook remains humble, a humble person. He trains harder than ever, constantly striving to improve. His persistence, his grit, his endless pursuit of perfection, this is why fans call him the Golden Maknae, the inspiring ending. Jungkook's story is not just about music, it is about resilience. About stumbling, falling, and rising stronger every time. From a boy who once doubted his worth, to a man who inspires millions to never give up. Jungkook's journey teaches us that even in the darkest shadows, the brightest stars are born. Here is Jungkook as a guest in the White House back in 2022. And we have a little trivia for everyone watching because you stick around. Jungkook was once so shy as a trainee that he couldn't sing in front of others, so the staff actually turned off the lights in the practice room to help him build confidence. In his early training days at Big Hit, Jungkook was extremely introverted and embarrassed to perform in front of people. Trainers discovered that if the room was dark, he felt less exposed and slowly started opening his voice. Over time, this helped him overcome his stage fright and become the powerful performer he is today. If this story inspired you, share it with the world. Subscribe for more untold journeys of the stars who remind us that persistence and passion can change everything. And as always, keep an eye out for more updates. Till then, stay safe and take care. And remember, superstars are human too.